Good morning. It is 6:41 a.m. on Friday, March 17th, 2017, St. Patrick's Day. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Happy St. Patrick's Day, I guess. Um, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about that. Um, Good maybe that it's on Friday for those who feel like they want to go out and celebrate the themed holiday. Sure, why not? I don't mean to be dismissive. It's more just a matter of I really only even mentioned it out of obligation. What obligation? Let me think about that for a second. Obligation is not the right word. Expectation, maybe. Like, I do a daily thing, so it seems logical that things like this are what I bring up on days like this. I'm really tired, you guys. I'm glad it's Friday. This has not been a well planned week for me. I mean, I've had several things happen that went fine, like they went well, but I'm operating right now on about 70% of the sleep that I would get in a normal week. And that's not great. But I'm getting by. I think I need to shift some things for the weekend though, because I definitely have stuff that absolutely needs to be accomplished um, over the weekend, and I'm definitely going to need to get some sleep recovery in. So I think some of the other things that I was planning for the weekend maybe need to be shifted a little further down the road. But that's how these things go. I kind of woke up this morning scanning various blog headlines and so on, and it seems like a couple of things that I was interested in looking ahead are not looking as promising. So, for example, Netflix's Iron Fist show um, is not getting great reviews. In fact, some of them are pretty bad. I don't know. I feel like of the four, Iron Fist was the character I kind of had least prior exposure to, and not necessarily the most interest to begin with, just in terms of abstract terms. But at the same time, I mean, part of what's been great about like the Marvel properties in general has often been how they take a character that I didn't care about before and make me care about them. But seems like they may have missed the mark on this one. I'm not sure what happened. I haven't seen it for myself yet, of course. I probably will watch at least some of it first. I mean, if it's really terrible, and what I hear is that, eh, okay, if what I hear is that it doesn't get better, which I've not heard yet. Mostly, I hear that people don't like the first bit. I don't know. We'll see. But also, like, at least some of the initial buzz about Mass Effect Andromeda is, it's hard to say how much is just internet drama, but it seems like there are some people saying it's not great right out of the gate. Who knows if it's just the beginning or if it's just internet being internet, but I don't know. I mean, honestly, I want it to be great, but in some ways, if the problem it almost it's like if it becomes a game that I want to play but don't necessarily feel obligated to play immediately. I mean, that almost feels like a little bit of a relief just because I've already got Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, that there's a bunch left of that, and Horizon Zero Dawn, which I already know is great, and both of those, to play in addition to a number of other great games. So I don't really need another big RPG to play right now. I'm not starved for quality game content. But I love the Mass Effect franchise. I mean, I'm even a booster for the Mass Effect 3 ending, which a lot of people didn't like. So I don't know. I mean, I might see for myself. Uh, I probably will, even if the reviews turn out to be bad. But it's also, I mean, just some of that early buzz is not as positive as would have ideally been hoped for. I don't know. I'm not too worried because, like, with any of that stuff, there's so much great content out there that it's fine to be disappointed if one particular thing you were looking forward to isn't great. But there's so much great stuff. Like, there's no shortage. And it's really only if you are predetermining an expectation in your own mind that one particular thing has to be great instead of just seeking out the things that are great. So that kind of makes it more on you. Anyway, just a thought. I'm really tired, but I need to take a shower and get to work. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes.